Hi folks, it's my monthly roundup of new tooled scale models announced in October, and there have been over 50. I think it's 52, but yeah, there have been a lot, and there's been some exciting ones as well, like Tamiya announcing they're bringing out 2 new toolings between now and 2026. You've got Trumpeter bringing out 2. 8K Interactive have 2 kits. Eduard, 4 new tools that they've announced for the next 12 months. And just quietly, Zvezda, they've announced 15. Right, let's start with Kora Model. They have announced a new Chinese MBT, which is the PLA ZTZ 100 tank in 1/35th scale. Now this one here will have workable wheels and tracks. There'll be PVC soft plastic. Multiple hatches can be open or closed. It will include a sheet with label and graffiti decals. All turret weapons can rotate 360 degrees, and they're pre-painted with base colours and a digital camouflage. There will be no glue required for this kit. And some of the images I've seen online, it does look a little bit good, doesn't it? I'm assuming this is something new from Kora to go down the no cement route, but with the plastic, obviously you will be able to cement it together if you so wish. Nice detail on the turret, and built up, it does look the business. No pricing for this tank as yet, but Jadlam do have it on pre-order, so check out their website. Next, from Kora Model, we have this 052DL Destroyer in 1/350th scale. Only announced just recently. I've not seen any other pictures apart from the box art for this model. I have found one for pre-order on the Chinese website hobbyeasy.com, and they have it down at 331 Hong Kong dollars, which equates to around 32 to 35 pounds. Due to be released in the beginning of 2026, I presume around the same time as the Magic Factory version, which is due out in November, and around the same sort of price, around that 35, 32 pound mark. Next, we have our Japanese friends Pit Road, who have announced the German Army PZ KPFW 6B Tiger 2. And this is a set of 3 in a really small scale of 1/144. So this 1/44 scale plastic model, the Tiger 2 tank Henschel turret, includes decal markings for 4 types, the 503rd and the 505th Heavy Tank Battalions, and they're small. They're only 71.4 millimeters long, but you do get 3 in this set. They are £14.77 on the HobbyLink Japan website. Next, we have Sword Models. Sword Models have announced that they will be planning to release a brand new tool of the Short Seamew carrier-operated anti-submarine aircraft in 1/72nd scale. Now, this is one of the few Fleet Air Arm aircraft models not yet produced. 2 markings and will come with masks, and they have released some digital pictures, I presume, of the CAD of the final product, and I saw this on Aeroscale. No pricing as yet, but I'll expect it to be around the 20 to 30 pound mark. Big news from Eduard. They have announced a Profi Pack edition of the Spitfire Mark 5B early in 1/72nd scale. So as I said, it's be a Profi Pack edition. Apparently it's due out in December. I found some details on the Super Hobby website, and they're claiming it's going to be around 17 to 20 pounds, which I've seen on other websites as well. They've put up the decal sheet and the look of the sprues, and allegedly it will come with 3 schemes. And this Profi Pack edition of the Spitfire will have the armour glass before the windshield and have under the wing symmetrical bulges too. Apparently, according to Super Hobby, this will be released around the first week of December of this year. Eduard have announced the E-Day 2025 Enstrom EN480. I can't remember a time they produced a helicopter. But online, the plastic parts and decals will be from Eduard. The kit includes resin parts for the cockpit, antennas, rotor head and tail rotor. There will be 2 schemes available, but photo etch parts will not be included, but there will be a mask set in this kit. Also from Eduard, they're producing in their Brassin hybrid range the FW190A in 1/32nd scale, due to be released in 2026. And one final kit from Eduard, the Brassin hybrid Spitfire Mark 9 in 1/32nd scale, also deemed for release in 2026. These Brassin hybrid kits is like a new type of release from Eduard. They will come with multimedia materials, so they will include resin parts as well as plastic parts, and sometimes with photo etch as well, but they will come with their mask set with them. Next we have Special Hobby. They have announced a new Hawker Tempest in 1/72nd scale. All I've got is an image on ScaleMates with some CAD images of how this Tempest will look. It will be the Mark II, the Mark V and the Mark VI. Again, I can't see any pricing online for this kit either, and no release date has been mentioned. Next we have a Thunder Model. They have announced in 1/35th scale an LRDG 30/8 1533X2 patrol car. The Chevrolet Long Range Desert Group truck will be placed in their range around mid-2026. No pricing online so far, and unfortunately no CAD imagery, but they are pretty good at getting stuff out after they have announced it. Next we have Mikomir. They have announced a bit of a prototype here with the DFW T.28 floor early, which I think, if I'm right, floor means flea. This will be in 1/32nd scale. They announced it on their Facebook page, and they will be releasing this in this early and a late version. Also at the same time, they announced they have released this 1/4/4 scale steam powered submarine, the Nordenfelt 2, and it's available in Europe for around €11, and you can purchase it from the Ukrainian scale model shop UA Hobby for $17.95. So next from Hobby Japan we have this Zvezda 103, which is a Cold War Swedish main battle tank, and they're doing it in 1/35th scale. According to the website Ateku Daily Shop, they have it on pre-order and it's £75.59. I think these are the images here. Looks like the hatches can open and close, and the flares launcher is movable as well. Next from Copper State Models, they have announced in 1/35th scale this armoured car. Now I'm going to murder the name, but I think it's Mugabrov-R. I think that's how you say it, Mugabrov. Answers, or put it in the comments below if you know how to say this. But yeah, they've announced this car available in 2026. According to the Facebook page, they have said that this is in production at the factory, and they were expecting the first test shots in the next month or two. They're calling it a Megabrov Renault armoured car. So it's an original design, it has a sporty look with 2 Austin turrets. And they're saying, what more could a World War I armour enthusiast ask for? And as always, there will be new figures and extra accessories, including the turret, and I put pictures online of the CAD images. Next we have Sova M, who have announced they're going to be creating an even bigger version of their BB19 Booming Beaver, this time in 1/35th scale. They originally developed this kit in 1/72nd, and this time they've come out in a 1/35th version with allegedly 550 pieces in this kit. On some websites it's saying it's only got 270 parts across 10 sprues, but it will come with a decal sheet for one livery and will have photo etch and painting masks as well. Hallants have it on their website for £61.99. Just jumping in here very quickly to ask a bit of a favour. If you're enjoying the content on this channel and are not yet subscribed, will you please consider becoming a subscriber? It's really simple, it's really easy, and it's free. All you've got to do is click subscribe, and if you ring that bell, click all, you'll be notified when I release a new video. Next we have Lanmo Models, and they have announced this SDK of Z222, and it will come in two flavours. One will be Chinese Army and the other will be German. So these light armoured reconnaissance vehicles were pivotal in the early campaigns of World War II. This will have the engine and transmission, it will have movable suspension, the left torsion bar system has been included, and a movable gun mount too. Unfortunately, no one has this on their website for pre-order that I can see, so no pricing, but allegedly it's close to being released. Moving on to Zvezda now, and they have announced in 1/4 scale the Tupolev 214 Jet, so a commercial airliner from them. And they have also announced in 1/72nd scale a Su-25, which codename is Frogfoot. Also from Zvezda, the Ka-52M Alligator Attack Helicopter, Hokum B, has been announced in 1/72nd scale. The 2S4 Tulip tank, the Tulipan, in 1/35th scale, has also been announced. The ZIL 131 MS1 has been announced in 1/35th. The ICU-152 has been announced in 1/35th. A Bell AZ 75131 dumper heavy duty commercial quarry mining moving machine in 1/43rd scale is on its way. The MI-26 or MIL-26 in 1/44 scale. The LA5 from Zvezda 1/72nd scale. The Voshod 2 in 1/44 scale. A Su-76M in 1/72nd scale. A Tor M2 in 1/72nd scale. The Project 1124 Armoured River Gunboat, also from Zvezda in 1/72nd scale. The Sukhoi Su-57 in 1/44 scale, all due to be released in 2026. Next we have Mark 1 Models, and they have announced a short run 2-in-1 in 1/44 scale, the Messerschmitt Bf 109G-10/C-10. These will be two kits in one, allegedly. It's a brand new mode, and they are available from certain websites for around £21. Attack Kits have announced they are releasing the Humber Scout car with the Vickers K machine gun in 1/72nd scale. According to their blog, which they wrote on the 8th of this month, this kit will come with 3D printed extras, light detailed luggage that can be optionally placed on the body, new wheels and improved fenders. It will come with 3 schemes, one France 1944, one that was in Germany in 1945, and a third camouflage unit that was based in Italy in 1945. And they're on sale now for around £18 to £21. AK Interactive have announced a couple of kits this month. The Trabi 601S in 1/35th scale, which was basically a small passenger car manufactured in the former East Germany before they unified. It will come with 80 plastic parts, some vinyl tyres and a photo etch fret as well. And there will be detailed interior. It will have decals for 6 painting and marking options printed by Cartograph. Also from them will be the Type HY commercial van, also in 1/35th scale. So Citroën developed a series of simple, affordable panel vans and light trucks typically known as Type H. The main features of this kit, there will be 120 plastic parts, a photo etch fret, and the rear door and sliding doors may be posed open. There will be a decal sheet with 4 painting or marking options printed by Cartograph. Next we have Academy, and they are producing in their multicolour part range in 1/24 scale this Hyundai Santa Fe or Hyundai Santa Fe MX-5. I have no more details on this kit or pricing, but they will be releasing it in 2026. Verifier have announced they will be releasing the Imperial Japanese Navy battleship Congo in 1/350th scale. It's great to see a 1/350th scale of this kit in plastic, considering all 3 of her sisters have been done before. This will come along with photo etch and a wood deck. And at the same time, they announced they will be releasing this IJN battleship Nagato 1941, also in 1/350th scale. If anyone has any information on this, please leave links in the comments box below, because I'll be really interested to see what details are going to be on these Verifier ships. Next we have Ace, and they have announced a 1/72nd scale US G7106 1.5 ton 4x4 cargo / dump truck. Yeah, bit of a mouthful that one. This kit will come with photo etch parts. Now this 1.5 ton cargo dump truck was a very versatile and reliable workhorse and used extensively by the US forces during World War II. And what a great addition to Ace's scale model lineup. This will be on 4 sprues plus 1 photo etch sheet. They are available now from the Hobby Link Japan website. E-Models have got them as well for around about the £20 mark. Great War Hobby next, and they have announced in 1/32nd scale this World War II US Navy F6F3 Hellcat. Nothing really online apart from a few pictures of a poster that they put up at a trade show or a model show, and just looking at this image here, you can see very intricate designed engine on this model. You've got cockpit, folded wings it looks like, and wheels up and wheels down for this kit. No news on date on when it's going to be released, but I'm expecting, why saying 2026, we're going to be something on our shelves from them. Aoshima next, and they have announced 2 new toolings this month. One is this Initial D 30th anniversary Koyoshi Sudo CE9A Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3 in 1/24th scale, and mentioned on Scalemates a Ferrari 512 BB Red in 1/32nd scale. No information about this apart from they will be released in 2026, and if I get any more information I will put that in a future video. But I do have one of their static snap fit kits to show you, which is this Volkswagen bus colour A, so there must be numerous colours for this. It's the 1956 T1 Samba edition in 1/32 scale, but no other information about these kits online, unfortunately. Hobby Boss have announced a DF-61 ICBM, or Intercontinental Ballistics Missile, in 1/72 scale, and on their website they are showing off some CAD imagery of this model. It will be 295.5 millimeters long, width of it will be 55.5 millimeters wide. There'll be 220 parts in this kit. There'll be 10 sprues with chassis and tyres, and one piece of photo etch. The metal parts will be a copper tube, allegedly, and it will have a 3D printed hub. The decals will have a digital camel scheme, which looks very pretty indeed and very in-depth, so not much spraying needed on this one, I don't think. All this is on their website. Jadlam have it on pre-order now, but yeah, it does look a little bit special, this one. Not for me, it's like building a submarine, but there are plenty of pictures from the Hobby Boss website that show the detail of this kit. So next we have Trumpeter, and they've announced this German SD KFZ 164 Nash horn in 1/16 scale. Massive. No information online about this kit apart from the box art showing the Nash horn. Available on pre-order from websites, particularly Jadlam have theirs, so if you want to register your interest, go over and check it out. And also from Trumpeter, they are set to release a 1/72 scale Chengdu Aircraft Corporation J36 Ginkgo Leaf Kit. They have released the test sprues of this 6th generation fighter. Pictures were found on Beidou. It says that the fuselage is molded as a single piece without any rivets or panel lines. It's quite large, appearing to exceed the size of 1/72 scale flanker. The ammunition bay details are average, and there are about 5 different types of attachments. Only Trumpeter produces 1/72 scale Ginkgo leaf models, so the price will be definitely high, but that's a Trumpeter tradition. But as I said, these are just test shots and not the final look at this model, but more to come, obviously. Next we have Pig Models. Now they have announced basically a PT-3 mine exploder, but what they have done is that they've boxed it together with the T-34-76 1943 World War II Soviet Union medium tank from AFV Club. You can obviously buy this mine exploder separately in its own box, but they have released this as a combo, I believe, with AFV. This will also come with 3D printed parts and a comprehensive manual on how to build this mine exploder. Next we have AMT, and they have announced some new tooling. They have announced this B61 tractor in 1/25 scale, due late of next year. And it's saying in the corner of this picture it's subject to licensor approval, so we may not even see it. But I do like this 3D prototype that they've built. This will be in plastic, allegedly, and they have announced a 1965 Plymouth Barracuda in 1/25 scale. This will be, as I said, a brand new tooling of the Craftsman Plus series of kits that they are producing. Next we have Miniart, and they announced on their website they will be releasing a brand new tooled KFZ.2 German communications car, the Type 170VK, which basically adds to their Mercedes 170V series. Now, this German communications car, based on the Mercedes-Benz Type 170VK chassis, was a versatile light vehicle used extensively for the Wehrmacht during World War II. Basically equipped to maintain contact between field commands and frontline forces. It was compact, reliable and well adapted to harsh conditions, and it was often used for reconnaissance and headquarter support roles. This will contain a decal sheet and some photo etch parts. Looking at the CAD, you will see some highly detailed parts. It will have a full engine, which if you want, you can hinge the bonnet open. Passenger doors can be open or closed on this kit, and the rear compartment can be posed open as well. You can access all parts of this car, including the interior detail within this kit. No pricing as yet and no date specified, but according to Miniart, it is coming soon. Next we have Fujimi, and they have announced the Subaru WRX STI VAB, but it's the EJ20 final edition in 1/24 scale. No colour on the CAD work here of this car, but if it's a WXR STI EJ20 final edition, it'll probably be painted blue, the wheels will probably be gold, and the rear wing will be very large. Again, no pricing online, but the kit will be out mid 2026. Next we have Kora Models, and they have announced this Italian reconnaissance and light bomber aircraft. It's the Fiat Alessandro A120ADY in 1/72 scale. It is a complete plastic kit with injected canopy. There will be photo etch parts and 3 decal options. I've seen it online, pre-order for €32, which is around 30 English, and set to be released very soon. And finally, we move on to the big news from Tamiya. They have announced 2 toolings, and the first one is this Grumman F14D Tomcat in 1/72 scale, and they have in the past released an F14A Tomcat in 1/72 scale with artillery. This kit will include 5 decal choices in the markings, which includes the Bounty Hunters, which is on the box art, and there will be additional parts to allow laser guided bombs, air-to-air missiles. It will include seated crew figures. You'll be able to move the horizontal stabilizers thanks to their polycaps, and choose between open and closed configurations for the fuel probe. The canopy, air intake, side sections and fuselage sides are slide molded for that precise shaping and surface detail, and you can have variable sweep wings with the interchangeable parts. The size is 272mm and the length of it will be 265mm. Pricing online, I've noticed that Jadlam have it on pre-order for £37.95 with free shipping. And the final release I'm going to talk about today, which is the second one from Tamiya, is this Leopard 2A7V German main battle tank. And Tamiya are releasing this in their 1/48 military miniature series. Now, I've been sent some pictures of the, I believe is the final sprues of this tank, but don't judge me if they're wrong. And looking at it, it's about 13.5 centimeters long by 5 centimeters wide. It's Lincoln length track in this kit. No metal barrel, obviously, because it's one of their basic series. Lots of detail on this kit. It looks like hatches can be open and closed, and movable turret as well. I'm assuming it's 2-part road wheels as well. And it looks like you get one figure with this kit. Now I think this is a great choice for Tamiya, seeing that in 1/48 scale, they only really have Academy looking over their shoulder, who did tool one back in 2015, but theirs is the Leopard 2 A5. No actual pricing online, but you can pre-order from Jadlam, and knowing Tamiya, this should be out within the next couple of months. Wow, what a mammoth month of releases. I think when it comes to new tooling, I think it was in January I did one and there was 40, but for November to have 50, that's impressive. Coming from all the manufacturers, we've got Border, Eduard, AMT Copper State Model, Attack Hobby Kits, Dragon, AK Interactive, Trumpeter, Hobby Boss. You know, some big players in this game have announced new tooling this month. Things that caught my attention, obviously Tamiya caught my attention with that Tomcat. Brilliant. They, they've done the 148 and they've done the Italeri one years ago in that one, and now they're bringing out their own in 1/72 scale. Looks fantastic. The Leopard tank looks brilliant as well, and as I said, I can't verify those pictures. I got sent them, and but I've looked online, but I can't see them anywhere else on any website. So if you know where that is, please link in the comments box below and let me know where I can see those. Whether they're from Tamiya or not, I'm unsure about that. Fujimi brought one out. Lanmo Models have got some good stuff coming. Eduard are bringing out 4 kits in it with those hybrid brassing kits, mixing photo etch and mixing plastic and resin. Brilliant. And I know there are going to be some people who are going to be offended at this or don't want to know about this, but there are 15 models coming from Zvezda. They've announced 15 models, so I'm presuming over the next 12 months they're going to be releasing lots of kits. Now, it's up to your own conscience on whether you buy these kits or not, considering what's happening in the world. But I've got to say, hands up to them for announcing 15, that their plan is to get out these 15 tools. Whether they come out in 2025 or 26 or even 2027, there's definitely a blueprint there of stuff that they're bringing out. And, all's fair, you can't take away, that they are looking to do this. All right. And but anyways, what are your thoughts? Is there any there that take your fancy? Any guys like sword and want to build a Simu? Put them in the comments box below, because I always reply. And again, thanks for watching. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. Any questions, any comments, leave them in the box below, because I try to reply. Big shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, please click join below and select which membership tier you so wish. We do have a live stream every Tuesday where we build on our benches and we talk about scale modelling, and it's only for members of this channel. In one of the 4 corners is another video or a playlist of other content on my channel that you may want to watch, and I'll see you over there.